Hello everybody and happy Monday. I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, I'm outside and the pollen and mold is high. The good part is that it is now 70 degrees. So I'm wearing my superhero long sleeve shirt. And I know 70 doesn't seem like a lot, but for me, my body, I always, play it safe. Because what happens here, because we're in the plains, it'll be nice and fine and suddenly a gust of wind and it gets really cold. So it's okay, I'm okay with getting a little bit sweaty. So I did a short video yesterday. It was another walk and talk. Today I want to work out today. Some of the highlights that that I brought up in that video is that I'm starting to build clientele again, and if I manage to build enough fixed clientele for my services, because I provide a large array of services, technical services, and so if I can build enough of a clientele and sustain it, that will give me incentive to rebuild my business back in 2026. I don't want to jump the gun right now because things look so stable, and when you open an LLC, not only are you paying for fees, but you're also paying for like a bank account and a few other things. So unless it's something that is going to be consistent for the next few months, I'm kind of in a wait and see mode. Because even if you don't make any money under your company, you're still paying taxes for that company. I know, because I used to run an LLC in my past, in my 20s. So some of the stuff that I learned from experience. So, but it is a possible secondary goal for me to do. So right now I'm just building the clientele, building the portfolio. So that's step one. From there, like I said, I kind of feel good this weekend. I always like to help regardless, but like I mentioned, my neighbors, I have a lot of elderly neighbors, and whether it's just talking to them for a little bit or pretty much just going in and helping them with like hey, my computer doesn't work, can you take a look? I have no problem doing that. I even give them my phone number. It's like, hey, I'm not doing anything. You need help, just let me know. It gives me something to do. And no, I do not charge them to help them with a computer. I think that's wrong. So that's just me. But for most part, this morning I'm trying to pick up on some of my old habits. Like I started with oatmeal. Like I was hungry last night, and instead of trying to go ravage the fridge for whatever, I simply made myself a bowl of oatmeal. It was plenty. And that's the thing. The tricky part is trying to curb those little hunger cravings. So oatmeal was perfect. So this morning I went ahead and I had yet some more oatmeal. So I'm pretty happy about that. And, so on top of that, I had some of my supplements. My supplements have been sitting there for several months. I used to take them every day religiously for like 10 years. And the past couple months have been so disheartening that I just kind of stopped. It's also one of those things that I cut back because it was a supplement. It's not basic food. So this morning I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to get back into the habit, get back into the rhythm. Fix your food, fix your food, fix your food. So after I'm done today, I got to figure out how to cook something that is healthy, tasty, and both me and my fiance will enjoy, because that's also the tricky part. He's not in this journey. I am. So I gotta find a good balance. And yeah, I could try to make 2 meals. That's a lot of work, and that's a lot of food. So there's also that aspect. But anyway, guys, let me keep walking. Like I said, I feel in better spirits today. Hopefully nothing traumatic will happen this week for the nation or whatever. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get this day going. See you in the gym. All right, so welcome back. So I got my walk in around just over 2 miles, which was great. I am sporting some new shoes. my friend gave me these. She got them and they don't want it. I know they're like old women's shoes, but I have a messed up foot. Feels great. They're practically like grandma Crocs, but I don't care. They're comfortable. But anyway, so let's take a look at what I'm going to do today. Alright, so I want to revisit this one. I want to do mostly stuff laying on my back. Again, it's a little sore, but I want to do knee crunches, glute bridge. I'm going to try to do bicycle crunch, reverse crunch, wiper shield, and pike up. The last time, as I mentioned, I took last week off, which is fine. But I want to go ahead and I want to revisit this exercise set. So let's get going. So, unfortunately, I gotta cut it short because I just got a couple text messages from the folks I'm working for that they need assistance. So, I gotta get going. I got hours. I'm so happy. But let me show you guys what I did get done, which wasn't a lot, but it's still something. So let me show you. Okay, so here is what I got done. Knee crunch, I did 3 sets of 15. Glute bridge, I did the first set of 20. Got a call, and then I started rushing, so I only did 2 additional 15. And then pikes, I tried to do one, and I kept sliding all over my stuff. So at that point, I said, you know what? Screw it, I really want to get to work, so I'm going to go ahead and put a pin on this. But I did get 2.10 miles in, so I'm pretty happy with that. So anyway, guys, I hate to rush this off, but hours. I got hours. I'm so happy to get any hours. I am so happy. So yes, but anyway, guys, I will talk to you soon. Sorry that I cut it short, but I got hours. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe if you like this content, and I'll talk to you guys later.